Hello everyone, welcome to the Oracle of the Future. I am the Oracle of the World. This is Celebrity News. We're going to talk about this channel message I got regarding Nicki Minaj and Megan Stallion. The old beef revived. Okay, for those of you who do not know, Megan Stallion and Nicki Minaj do not like each other. Okay, they were once, I guess, cool or even friends, people might say that, who knows, but apparently something happened behind the scenes where they were no longer friends. Okay, this was back before the collaboration with Cardi B and Meg, right before they had a falling out, right when it was revealed that Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B have this collaboration, and it was a song called WAP. It went viral and all that. The reason why it happened around that time is because I feel like Nicki Minaj was blindsided by that, because if you guys don't remember, Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion had a song called Hot Girl Summer. I think it was the remix or something like that, and they went on live after that to promote it and all that. And in that live, you hear Megan Thee Stallion say this.
Some shit. Rebuke it. Stay in the name of Jesus. Stop fucking playing with us. Say one wrong thing, bitch. No, one motherfucking wrong thing. I'm gonna go right. Some shit.
That is when they went on live promoting a song that they were collabing on. I believe it's Hot Girl Summer remix or something, and Nicki Minaj and her were on live discussing about it, and then they had like their own challenge for it and stuff like that. And you see Megan Thee Stallion was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go write some shit," right? She said that it was like a dig, a shady moment towards Cardi B. If you guys don't remember, around that time, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, did not get along because of the whole Harper Bazaar incident where Cardi B famously threw a freaking shoe at Nicki Minaj, right? We all know about that. So around that time, Nicki received a lot of hate because of it, because of the claims that were said about who she was behind the scenes. It wasn't necessarily the incident, it was more so a lot of people were saying that she was stopping bags, and she had a whole incident with Remy Ma previously. So it was just a lot going on for Nicki Minaj, where she was receiving a lot of hate train, right? So after the whole Cardi B incident, Nicki Minaj was just, I guess she was like not really in the forefront. She wasn't really mainstream like that. She was like, keeping to herself. She was on hiatus a lot. That's when people were surprised that she collabed with Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion was a new artist at the time, and she was just popping. Like a lot of people knew of her, but she was getting, she wasn't as big. This is like, she was just coming out. She was just making noise, right? She would just came out because she'd been, putting in the work, but she was making noise mainstream. And once she got that collab with Cardi B, which I already mentioned is the WAP song, right? That collab set Megan Thee Stallion up. Okay, that's what made her known mainstream, because of that song. Cardi B put her on, okay, because of that song. And what really shocked Nicki Minaj is, like, Nicki Minaj and her got that Nicki Minaj and her had a song before, right? And I guess in Nicki Minaj's head, she thought that they were friends or whatever. Who knows? But when she saw this, I feel like Nicki Minaj felt some type of way. She felt backstabbed. She felt betrayed. I don't know. I feel like she didn't feel like it was just a business partner or a business, with the music. She really felt like Megan Thee Stallion was like a friend to her. Okay, that's just my personal observation based off the timeline of things and how everything went down. Fast forward till today, they do not get along because Nicki Minaj subbed Megan Thee Stallion through her music on Twitter. Megan Thee Stallion subbed her through her music on Twitter, and their fan base, enticed this beef even more. Because of that, it caused a huge rift in their once relationship. So they didn't get along. So fast forward to last year, I believe it's 2024, it's 2024, where things got heated up due to Megan Stallion. Okay, Megan Stallion dropped a song called Hiss. Okay, this song, she mentioned Megan Law, right? If you guys don't know what Megan Law is, you guys can look it up in your own time. Basically, it was a dig at Nicki Minaj and her situation with her husband. Okay, basically that he can't be around, children and, stuff like that. So, it was a dig at Nicki Minaj. Everybody knew it was. Nicki Minaj went off. She was on live for days on Twitter, just going off, and she made her own diss track called Bigfoot, which alluded to her always calling Megan Thee Stallion Bigfoot because she feel like she has huge feet, and it's a lot of reasons why she called her that, but everybody know the term Bigfoot is towards Megan Thee Stallion. So if you guys don't remember that diss track, here's a little picture. Can't play the audio because YouTube, but that went viral. Of course, a lot of people hated it. Many people loved it. Her barbs did. In that diss track, she kind of mentioned something towards the end. She's like, if you keep talking, I'm gonna release part 2, indicating that she had intel on Megan Thee Stallion with the whole Tory Lanez incident. She kind of indicated that she has more tea. She had tea that wasn't disclosed to the public. I feel like at that moment, Megan Thee Stallion feels like Nicki Minaj knows something. So in her mind, she's like, okay, I feel like you have something to do with the harassment and hate that I receive online, and I feel like you know something with the whole Tory Lanez thing. I feel like you are part of these bloggers that's getting allegedly played by Tory Lanez to write a certain narrative about me, that I'm a liar and like he didn't shoot me, all that stuff, right? So that, I feel like that's in her mind. She believes Nicki Minaj had a part to play with the harassment and the hate, and not only that, she feel like she's paying bloggers to paint a narrative about her. That's just my observation on why I feel like what's about to transpire. So with this channel message I got this. Old beef is going to be revived due to Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is going to go to a judge to subpoena Nicki Minaj. She wants to subpoena Nicki Minaj against a case that she's doing right now. She's currently involved in the case. Megan Thee Stallion is currently involved in a case against Malago Grams, which she's a blogger. So with that situation, basically Megan Thee Stallion is accusing her of creating false stories or bullying her and harassing her on behalf of Tory Lanez, that she's getting paid, right? And then it was also something that happened on Twitter. There was a video that went viral. I didn't see the video, but that's what went viral, and that's the real reason that she claimed that she's suing Milagro, which is the blogger, is some type of video that kind of show apparently it's a fake video, it's not real. It kind of showed like a S tape of Megan Thee Stallion, but they said it's a fake video. So that went around. So that's why she's going after this blogger, and also she feel like this blogger is being paid by Tory Lanez. So her job and her lawyer's job is to prove that she's being paid by Tory Lanez. That's why she's harassing me and making all these stories and all that about me, is because she's being paid by Tory Lanez. She's trying to prove that. Okay, so she's going after anyone that she feel like is connected to this blogger or who had something to do with Tory Lanez in some type of way. She even went after DJ Academics. She went after Drake and all that stuff. But what I got is this judge is going to dismiss this. I already said this case is not going to be in her favor. I already made a video about that. But the judge is going to dismiss this. He's not going to subpoena Nicki Minaj. He's like, no. So word got out, like, I don't know if it went viral on It hits the blog spot. It hit the blogs, okay, and everybody started talking about it. Like, why is Megan Thee Stallion trying to subpoena Nicki Minaj? And it didn't work out in her favor. But this is like when everything came out. Okay, before the judge dismissed it. This is all coming in, you guys. It hasn't happened yet, but it's coming in. And Nicki Minaj is heated. She is pissed off. She's gonna go online and go on this whole tirade for like, I don't know how long, but she's gonna be very, very, very pissed because not only are you bringing her back into something that she doesn't care for, like when it comes to their beef. I don't think Nicki Minaj wants to revive that anymore. I think she just wants to just let it be. But by Megan Thee Stallion doing this, is going to revive this beef again to the point where Nicki Minaj is going to go in on her, and Megan Thee Stallion is going to go back and forth with her as well this time. Before, Megan Thee Stallion didn't really go back and forth with her, but now she is. And believe it or not, while all this is happening, the public view is going to be on Nicki Minaj's side. Believe it or not, like people actually gonna be like, okay, this is like, it was people just surprised by Megan Thee Stallion. Like, why are you doing all this? Like, why are you going after all these people? Why are you just go after the blogger, because that's the blogger who reposted that S-tape fake video. You should go after her more. Like, why are you going after everybody else? So people feel like she's doing this to go get back at anyone that she feels slander her any type of way, made fun of. Like, people just feel like she's abusing the justice system. Okay, so they don't like that. So that's going to transpire. Old beef is going to be revived. The public opinions is going to be on Nicki Minaj's side. I did see that Cardi B going to try to get involved, but she's going to get dragged because it has nothing to do with her. It's just a lot of stuff that's going to transpire when all this happens. I kind of got it's going to happen when everything is revealed. Something's going to be revealed, and that's when this is going to come in. Okay, so old beef will be revived between these two. I also did a video a while back about Megan Thee Stallion, and I said she was going to do this track. She's going to do another diss track. And remember, I said in that diss track, she's going to call Nicki Minaj out her name, calling her a bitch in that song, and be very direct. So that is coming. So this is all connected to that video I did. So right now, I'm just going to leave it there. But you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.